everyone, welcome back to another girly nostalgia video. It's a rule for every cute content creator to pay the Hello Kitty tax, meaning I have to mention her every so often or my content will no longer be cute. As if praying to her every morning is not enough. Hello Kitty has a lot of cartoons. I personally grew up with Hello Kitty's Paradise and that CG one that inspired one of my favorite DS games, Hello Kitty Birthday Adventure. I spent so many hours on this game making sure every character felt special on their birthday, because I'm a December baby. I know being forgotten sucks. Yeah, we don't need to unpack that today. This video, however, will focus on a Hello Kitty series I did not grow up with, but find interesting nonetheless. Today we'll be looking at Hello Kitty's Stump Village. I know what you're thinking. No, this is not a Robot Chicken sketch. Some stop-motion projects can be wholesome. Stump Village is a South Korean-Japanese co-production released in the mid-2000s in Japan, South Korea, and the United States. There's also a Swedish dub, but I have no idea when that was released because the show is a bit of a pain to search for. From what I was able to find, 3 different companies worked on the show. First, of course, is Sanrio. Second is Sovik Venture Capital, which is a company responsible for funding a variety of South Korean productions, like Little Penguin Pororo's Racing Adventure, a movie about the Korean War that I'm genuinely interested in watching, and that hen movie that Saberspark reviewed. Lastly, Studio Tomorrow is by far the hardest to search for. When searching for the company, it brings up a variety of unrelated results since lots of companies have Tomorrow in their name. You can find Studio Tomorrow in the credits of Stump Village though, so they definitely worked on the series. Stump Village consists of 26 11-minute episodes starring Hello Kitty, My Melody, Bats Maru, Pom Pom Puddin', and Cinnamoroll, with additional appearances from Karopi and the little twin stars! Sweet Piano and the Twin Stars are my Sanrio favorites! Also love Mukul Dreamy. Their vibes are unmatched. Each episode consists of the gang going on little adventures in the Stump Village, which is a secluded area in the forest where each character lives in a tree stump house. Is this cottagecore? What's unique about this series besides its production and style is the fact that there is only one voice actor in the entire series. The characters themselves do not talk, and we're instead told everything by a narrator. In a way, this makes the show really funny out of context, but I did not love this choice. I found it very annoying to have every little thing explained to me when the characters could just have real dialogue. I can appreciate Hello Kitty trying something new. She has a lot of shows, but I don't personally enjoy the narration. That being said, in the English dub, the narration is done by Wendy Lee, who has voice acted in a variety of video games and anime. You most likely know her as Faye Valentine in Cowboy Bebop, one of my favorite shows ever.
You know the first rule of combat?
Huh?
Shoot them before they shoot you.
This time, My Melody wants to try it for herself. Be very careful. Oh my goodness! Now Hello Kitty has a bump on her head too.
But she's also the newest English voice for Conan Edogawa, Bulma in Dragon Ball, Lisa in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Haruhi Suzumiya, and Queen Serenity in a variety of Sailor Moon projects. Had to mention that one for my Magical Girl fans. Needless to say, Wendy Lee is iconic, so it's really cool to see someone so accomplished in one of Hello Kitty's more obscure shows. Okay, I've talked enough about production stuff. Let's look into the episodes themselves.
Hello Kitty, we all love you. Hello Kitty, she loves me too. Hello Kitty and all of her friends are my friends too.
I think the best place to start is the first episode. After an adorable intro, we see My Melody and Hello Kitty enjoying a nice book together before deciding to enjoy some walnuts. But oh no! They can't get them open. Meanwhile, Cinnamoroll and Pom Pom Purin are putting together a seesaw. As they do this, they disturb our girlies. Once they finish the seesaw, we can see that not only did they build the seesaw for fun, but to crack peanuts. However, they get a little carried away and Pom Pom Purin flies into Hello Kitty's yard, and his dump truck finally cracks the walnut. Filling the girls in on what he and Cinnamoroll have been up to, Kitty gets the materials to make a less impressive seesaw, and Pom Pom Purin launches My Melody! Next, Kitty flies over in style.
Happy Buzz! You're flying!
This isn't flying, this is falling with style.
But wait! Pom Pom is all alone now. What will he do?
He's riding the shovel just like a pogo stick.
Yeah, that works, I guess. The episode ends with the gang enjoying peanuts and walnuts as the sun sets. Every episode is structured this way. It's very chaotic and the narrator never shuts up, so you don't get time to simply enjoy the characters' interactions. Everything that happens on screen is also told to you, like we can't see what's happening.
I have eyes, you know. They're right under my eyebrows!
But Hope, this show was for babies, doesn't matter. There are many shows targeting the same demographic that don't treat the audience like morons. I love the animation, I love Hello Kitty, but the way the series tells its stories is not great in my opinion. Episode 6 is where the 5th main character, Bats Maru, is officially introduced. It's another peaceful day in Stump Village and Cinnamoroll is baking, Kitty and Pom Pom are gardening, and My Melody is making music. Throughout the day, the four are disturbed by the chaos that is Bats Maru moving in. Despite this, the four still decide to get together and enjoy the rest of the day. That night, they light some fireworks and have a little dance party. Bats Maru sees this and steals everything else Cinnamoroll made. The gang catches him in the act. Kitty is smart and gets that photographic evidence. And Bats Maru runs off. Well, tries to. Tragic. This is why we don't steal.
Hello Kitty のドレスさおしゃれしようね女の子だもん私って綺麗かな Hello Kitty のドレスさ
Continuing with episode 7, the story begins with Bats Maru on a tropical island. The little guy is so hungry that he's dreaming about food. We cut to Cinnamoroll going for a late night fly. As he takes off, we get a close-up of a wanted poster with, Bats Maru! Wanted dead or alive! Ah, yes, exactly what I want from a Hello Kitty cartoon. Murder! At least they're holding him accountable. Anyway, our little criminal is pretending to shave before he goes out. Aww. As he exits his home, the wanted poster from earlier makes his way to the criminal himself. What will he do? Meanwhile, Pom Pom Purin, Cinnamoroll, and My Melody are making paper crafts while Kitty hangs some cloth. They're having a shadow puppet show! How cute! Back to the criminal penguin. He has a bit of a crisis now that he knows he's a wanted man, and stumbles upon Kitty's house, where the rest of the group is. Soon the group realizes he just wants in on the fun, and he becomes a permanent part of the cast. Does this erase his criminal record? Episode 12 is where we finally get to see my most anticipated character appearance. In the previous episode, the gang made a balloon and now they're using it. They can see all their houses from the sky. It's so magical. But soon they fly so high that they stumble upon a castle in the sky. Kiki and Lala are about to enjoy some cookies, but Pom Pom Purin and Cinnamoroll's roughhousing causes the group to crash. Despite the chaos, the gang quickly becomes friends with the little twin stars. They eat giant cookies and play with baby stars. That is absolutely precious. This is the best episode. It's dreamy, it's whimsical, it's magical, it's fun! The last episode I want to talk about in detail is the final episode, which introduces Keroppi the frog. Why is he only just showing up? I don't know, let's find out. So our lovely little friends are starfishing and the moon puffs out some glitter. Sadly, it was only a dream. A shared dream between all the friends. How cute! That morning they all go fishing together in a really small pond. How are you going to catch anything in that? Before I can think about the pond size any longer, pollution attacks. And the group is angry. They follow the smoke in the hopes of telling off whoever is ruining the clear sky, until they realize it's another little guy! Keroppi is living their dream of catching, cooking, and eating fish from an absurdly small water hole. That night, Kitty says they should invite Keroppi to hang out with them. Cinnamoroll is the only one that agrees, but eventually they all decide to be nice. When they try to find him again, Bro is causing more environmental damage. They search all night but cannot find the little frog boy. He's now in front of my Melody's house, and I need you all to watch this clip because simply explaining it will not be enough.
Oh dear! Keroppi throws pond water on the friends. That wasn't very nice. What's going on? Keroppi's teepee suddenly disappeared again. How mysterious.
Oh my gosh! So of course the gang gets sick and have to sleep it off before confronting Keroppi again. Finally, after Batsmaru barges in, Keroppi decides to stop being a menace. And they all enjoy food and smoke in the tent. Are they of age for that specific recreational activity? Isn't Kitty like 8? After 26 episodes, Hello Kitty Stump Village came to an end. Hello Kitty would go on to have more shows. Onagai My Melody came out in the mid-2000s as well. So it's safe to say that all Stump Village turned out to be was a quirky little chapter in Sanrio's long history. The show, while cute, is not something I'd recommend to anyone over the age of 6. Sanrio has better series to pick from that don't talk down to their audience. I can appreciate Stump Village for being so different from everything Kitty has been in at this point in her history, but this is definitely not a show for a woman in her early 20s. Thanks for watching! I hope you enjoyed my second Hello Kitty video. If you haven't already, subscribe and follow me on TikTok and Instagram. I post lots of cute content. Lastly, troop on Hopelets, stay adorkable. Bye!